Hey, I tell you, bro.
Hey, what up? Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Mo, the magnificent, the one and only. Say, we just slid right on in this thing on y'all. Y'all didn't even know it. You hear me?
Yeah, we in
What's
your
up with it,
DM.
dog?
What's up with it? What's up? This your boy KG, the Grizzly Silverback. Ready to do it to you once again in your ear hole. Do it real slow mo like. We're gonna talk about something good today. What we got going on, Ken folks? Talk
Say,
to the
man.
people. Talk to the WWW.
Say, man, you know,
Yeah.
I don't like to rush on too fast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
What's the
we're
current
going to
event?
talk about the black woman today.
Black woman.
Hey, as a disclaimer,
Yeah. Yeah.
we talked about the black men 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, y'all got to bear with us. This
Yeah.
ain't personal. This ain't got nothing to do. This is a community service channel. You hear me
Yeah.
today? We're trying to help y'all out.
It's a public service announcement.
Public service announcement.
Yeah. So that's our disclaimer. So our disclaimer. So these are by no means facts or status quo. This is just look at my babies.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, come out really.
yeah, we just
Talking.
we just talking our shit. You know what I'm saying? Shooting our shit. These are truths. You know what I'm saying? This is my player partner from my brother from another mother from a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We've been down like 4 flat tires. Shit, what is it? Going on 30, 40 years now?
Yeah, bro.
Something like that. So,
hey, man.
Hey, just thought
every time you ask, I'm going to say, since you was Hammer in the talent show and see since you was Hammer, since Hammer was out, bro, you hear me?
Put me in the mix. Hammer.
He about to bring it back out.
But yeah, we gonna talk about our current events. Then we're gonna get off into today's topic and what we're talking about, which is the title of the show, as you can see on the screen, is Black Woman Please. And like my player partner said before, we talked about the brothers last week, and so now it's time for you sisters to get your just due. So we're gonna talk to y'all. It's not all bad. We're gonna talk about some of the good things too. So, but before we do that, what's going on in the current events, man? What's happening in the world, man?
Hey, man, they
you're the current event,
to lock
man.
Donald Trump up. You know what I'm talking
They've
about?
been trying to do that.
Yeah, they say he got booked and got right back out. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Did he?
Yeah.
But he got too much money staying there.
Yeah. They ain't gonna do that.
I got a current event now.
There you go.
You remember that? You remember the topic a while back when the young man took his son some food, some McDonald's food, and the mother wouldn't let his son have it because he didn't bring nothing for the other kids.
Oh,
you remember that story?
I didn't know what happened after he brought it. I just know she wanted him to bring food for all the kids. Right.
She didn't let him have it. She wouldn't let his son have it. So everybody jumped on that and beat her head up, saying that that wasn't his responsibility. Well, today's current event, they got a young lady that's pretty much going through the same thing. So this is the flip side of that same coin. She dating a young man and he had a daughter, and she felt like it's not her responsibility, regardless if she dating a young man. It's not her responsibility to feed his daughter, and we want y'all to chime in on that. Tell us what y'all think. Y'all think she was wrong or was she right? I mean, me personally, a child is a child. I don't care if it's my child, my old lady child, the child down the street. I mean, if you see a child in need, my heart ain't gonna let me, but I do understand the game, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women out here just laying up having babies, that's their means of supporting themselves so they can go and get extra food stamps and stay on housing longer and all that, till the children age out. But that's beside the point because these kids don't ask to come here and to be put in those situations. So my answer to that is, in both situations, I mean, like the young man that bought the McDonald's for his son, it cost what, $10, $15 for a Happy Meal?
About $7.
$7. Well, I mean, he could have took that about a bag of beans and a bag of rice and a pack of Kool-Aid.
Was he gonna go over there and cook it too?
I mean,
or he gonna drop it off to you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If that's all he had, you know what I'm saying? The Happy Meal, and he know it was 4 other kids there. That would have been my solution. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't hit for them trophies.
I mean, I get that.
She got 3 older than his one little one.
But you know what I'm saying? But put yourself in the child situation. You got brothers, and let's say, for instance, your dad was your only dad, and your brothers had other fathers, and your dad brought you something to eat and didn't bring your brothers nothing. You sitting there stomach fat on swole. You get your swole on. You farting passing gas shit. They stomachs over there growling. How would that make you feel as a child?
I mean,
It
I'm
make
gonna
you
share
feel
with my brothers though.
right, right. But
You
he
know what I'm
tried to
saying?
bring the baby out to the car to eat. He
That's
want
what
the
he
baby,
did.
yeah. He want the baby to come
He
outside.
trying to show you.
Yeah,
You caught me slipping. You better get
yeah,
them other three you caught slipping to bring them some food. You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? I mean, it kind of it's no obligation though. Is it an
Well,
obligation?
is it an obligation? I'm from old school, man. I'm Generation X. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all can see all that Billy goat on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from the old school, man, where if if you had bread and I had jelly and probably down the street had peanut butter, we all had peanut
We're
butter.
gonna have a peanut butter jelly
Yeah, you know
sandwich.
what I'm saying? So that's how I grew up. So, it take a village to
And,
raise a child, but
and
I know
then
that
and
ain't
then and then again, let's like you say, the advocate. I'm
yeah,
gonna
play
be
devil's
advocate.
advocate. Play
What if
that.
baby mama, this same baby mama that talk bad to this boy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a history behind it. What if this ain't just the first time he tried to break? What if it's you better, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Anything could have went on, bro. You don't know the
I
dynamic of their
right.
relationship between this baby daddy and this baby mama, and
There,
and how she done handled him,
right.
or could have told her it wasn't even, couldn't even be, anything,
Say
bro. So I'm
and
just saying, it's hard to go off just looking at that story online. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Because all of us can mess with, well, not all, but a lot of
don't tell it
men
on
that mess
yourself.
with women and have kids and older kids, and as a nurturing person, as a person with a heart, yeah, you gonna bring. Let me bring enough. I'm gonna bring a 20-piece nugget to come through there, right?
Right.
But if that baby mama done told you, if that child's mother done told you, you can't take care of my kids. That's not your baby. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
well,
You feel me?
I
You
do.
feel
I
me?
mean
And when
that
you go through there, then you not wanting to bring that other baby no food. You know what I'm saying? You, it,
I
it's a
get where you're going with
situation.
that. I get where
It's a
you're going with
situation.
that. I mean, I too have been in a similar situation. It
You feel
wasn't.
me?
It wasn't a question of
Right. It
parentage.
was, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a question of control. But
Mm-hmm.
I do understand where you're coming from with that perspective. Again, that's the topic of the show. We need to get off into who's responsible for that because we have a lot of young men that are being raised by single mothers. I'm a product of that. My mom raised me by herself. May she rest in heaven. She did a damn good job if you ask me.
You hear
You
me?
know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I had to go out and find out what a man's supposed to be. It wasn't in my home. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. I mean, we had a provider, but as far as the tools to being a man wasn't given to me at home. So I had to go find my own tools. So I said that to say that, a lot of women are raising these little boys and they raising them in an emotional state. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong.
Charleston White said
You
that
know, there's
just
nothing wrong
yesterday.
with yeah, there's nothing wrong with a man being in touch with his feminine side or his emotions, but out here in the world, men operate differently around each other. You know what I'm saying? It's always a contest with men, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? It's always who's the strongest,
That's
who's the
part of that.
fastest.
That's part of being a man.
I guess so. I'm just
Who got the
saying.
big? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I ain't never, but the point being though is that we have to start doing a better job. I mean, now I'm no longer in the parent game. I'm a granddad now. Shout
How
out to
come?
my grandson Maverick. What's up, Mav? I got one child of my own. She had a son, so I'm a granddad. So I don't
Shout
have
out
to
to
do
Matt.
the yeah, I don't have to do the parenting thing anymore. But I would like to say to those that are still parents, take the time out to think about who your child is going to be when you're done teaching them everything that you know. You know what I'm saying? That's the investment. Not how fly they look with their little polo outfit or how fly they look in their New Balance shoes or how cute they are. And this and that. Because these little people are going to grow up to be big people at one point. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not investing in them all three aspects mentally, spiritually, and physically. If you're not invested in the child, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids grow up with those hidden hurts, you know what I'm saying? And then when they become parents, you know what I'm saying? The cycle continues. So that's what we're talking about.
Poetic justice.
Yeah,
Them boy the Justice.
yeah.
You know, Tupac and Tone Loc had the same baby mama. He went upstairs and Tone Loc told him, man, I'll be doing this. Pac said, you ain't got to do all that. I take care of my own partner. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just,
yeah.
But it's all good. I understand, as a real person, you're not gonna sit there and let another child starve. No.
Yeah. We got Kelly Cole.
But if they baby on that bad, baby, you better go figure out how you gonna get to McDonald's.
Yeah. We got Miss Coleman. What she say? You can't just bring food for one person and it's a house full of people. That's not how it works. You're supposed to bring enough food for everyone, not just one kid. That's a very true statement. I mean, but what if you don't have the funds for everybody in the house? So just don't bring nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if it's your child and your child called you and say, Daddy or Mama, I'm hungry.
Through school, go to McDonald's, bring back home. Save your brother some fries, nigga. I'm just saying.
That's my plan, Papa.
I mean,
yeah, that part. That is a solution. Hey, I'm gonna take him around the corner. Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah. Don't tell your brother you got something to eat.
What he gonna do when he come in there with the McDonald's things in the shirt?
Ketchup on his shirt.
Where you been?
Ketchup on his shirt.
My daddy took me to McDonald's.
Yeah.
But and this is prevalent in our community. You know what I'm saying? So that's and we don't know. I know people out there in the WWW might be looking at us saying, they just talking about a bunch of nonsense. We don't know if this is gonna help one person or not.
Yeah, this is a real life situation.
Yeah.
We ain't heartless by no means. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
And if we got the funds to take care of all the kids, and it's not a war going on between you and that mama, means that can happen. Don't punish the kid.
Right.
What? Fuck them kids. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna say
Mike Epps.
yeah, that's what he say. For real though. But say man,
what up?
This right on. That's right on line with what we talking about. Black woman, please.
Black woman, please stop doing this and stop doing that. We're gonna talk about both sides of it. We're gonna talk about the things that we think sisters should stop, and the things that we think
sisters doing well.
Doing well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we're not just gonna be bashing you guys, but we do want to bring to your attention from a male perspective, how we see what y'all doing. So I guess this is your report card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna throw the rock. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
Yeah. So talk to us out there in the WWW.
What y'all got, man? Give us some Black woman, please, that we can read out on this show.
What are some things that women are in general or specific are doing that you feel like that they should stop, or you feel like that they should continue?
I got a list of them. You know what I'm saying? When I get to running them off, y'all don't think it's personal.
Yeah, I mean, I think black women should stop claiming to be equal to men, because we both know that that's not true. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that black women can do that I as a man can never do, and I don't even want to be equal to a woman. I mean, we're not on the same level. I mean, a woman brings life into the world, which is an amazing gift within itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we as men are here to protect that life. Now, we've been decimated as a people in this world for the last 400, 500, 600 years. And it's going to take a lot for us to crawl out of that dark space and get back on top where we belong. But it has to start somewhere. And hopefully this show, open up somebody's eyes.
We got to come.
We got to comment.
Let me read this one.
Go ahead, my
What
brother.
make y'all think a woman can't raise her son? And we not, I don't know if that was said verbatim, but no.
She can't.
A man
has
the better understanding of how to raise a man than a woman.
Well, let me ask the question to this commenter. Do you know what it feels like to piss standing up? That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? The second thing is, do you know what it feels like to be subjugated just because of your genitalia? Just because you're a man? Just because you have dark complexion? I mean, because it's obvious. I mean, if a man and a woman, a black man and a black woman walk in the store, they're going to both be treated differently. Off the top. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the whole world consider black men to be the boogeymen.
Case in point,
Yeah.
my son,
Thank you for the comment,
at
Carlos.
about 3 or 4 years old, had to go to the doctor, and I wasn't in the house with my son at this time, and he just had to have a procedure because he wasn't cleaning his pee right because he was
He
too
was
young.
uncircumcised.
No, he was. He was circumcised,
He was
but he
circumcised.
just,
It's a
not to be
difference.
too graphic,
Yeah,
he
well,
wasn't pulling it back like he should at that age, and it had gotten,
cleaning it. Yeah.
yeah. So it had almost gotten stuck. So being a woman, she wasn't knowing that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I will accept some responsibility for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she just didn't know it.
she didn't
to
have
do
a
it.
trunk. Yeah, she don't know.
have one. She
Yeah.
can't pull it out on me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's just, it's just some things that women
mean,
just don't understand.
Right, just like we'll never understand what it's like to have milk secreting out of our breasts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a
Better
natural
not.
thing. It's a natural thing for women. I mean, so like I said, God made us different for a reason. I mean, we one and the same, but then we have different roles to play. Let me say that because a woman and a man are still both human, which is a man of color. We both human, but at the same time, a woman's reproductive organs are internal and a man is external. I mean, and that says a lot right there in
And a
itself.
woman can raise her son.
She can raise him to
For-
be
we're
respectful, but she
examples.
can't raise him to be, she can't raise him to be a man amongst men. She can raise him to be a respectable man, the
Right.
kind of man that she would want her son to be.
Ralph Tred's man, sensitive. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, what you reading?
I'm listening to you.
With your own money, start reaching out for help and work for it.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
We're trying to get that. We got to go back a little bit. Something like that.
Waiting on a man to take care of them and having all these babies if you can't take. That's true.
Black
that's
woman,
true.
Please.
Yeah, that's
Stop
true.
Waiting on a man to take care of you. Having all these babies by multiple fellas and not able to take care of them, and then mad because you bring that down to the baby.
Let's get off into the particulars. I mean, because first and foremost, a man can't have a baby until a woman gives him permission. And what I mean by that is, I mean, we all know how babies are made, but a woman have to authorize a man to shoot the club up. You know what I'm saying? So once that happens,
she ain't got to tell him.
I mean, she ain't got to tell him, but she got to give him access.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
we're
not talking about no criminal.
Ticket to the party.
Yeah, we're not talking about no crimes. No a man forcing himself on a woman. We're talking about consensual.
Right.
We're not gonna be. We know what it is. We grown here. You know what I'm saying? We talking about consensual sex. So at that point, once the dating process starts, once the woman makes eye contact with the man and the man makes eye contact with the woman is just as responsible as the man. So if you see a man that you like, and it's a woman's responsibility to do an investigation. How many kids do you have? Are you taking care of them? Where your kids at? You know what I'm saying? And based on if he has kids, based on his relationship with those kids, should determine whether or not you should have a baby with him. But a lot of women want to jump on the band. Oh, he handsome. He got a six pack.
Say they will find him too.
He's 7 feet 2 inches tall.
He take care of his kids. I'm gonna have one by him.
Yeah, he rich. Yeah, he rich. He drive a Bentley. I'm gonna have his baby. I remember when I was in high school, so many young girls were going to the prom trying to get pregnant by their boyfriend so that they could see him for the rest of their life. I'm just like, that is the dumbest thing I ever heard. I mean, they did that. I know several of them that had babies got pregnant on prom night.
I still have regrets, bro.
Your first one was on prom night?
No, bro. I dropped my girl off at 11:30 prom night. I ain't even try to get none. I ain't want none.
I ain't get none either, but
on prom, boy, we waited. I like to go to prom so we can.
Yeah, I ain't getting none prom night. That's one. Yeah, I ain't getting none on prom night, but shit, it was all good though. I mean, but at the end of the day, though, like I said, I see so many women. This is black woman. Please stop picking these drug dealers to be fathers of your children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no future in selling dope. There's no future in writing hot checks or stealing out of dealers, boosting clothes or stealing cars or There's no future in it. I mean, and the money might be good right now. You're going to get the Birkin and the Gucci and the whatever name brand bags that you get with the money. But what happens when the money run out? You know what I'm saying? So, black woman, please, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to, who you lay down with and who you had these kids with, because when that shit over and done with, just like women use kids to try to control men, men use their money to try to control women. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't in their pocket, if they can't come knock you off when they want to, can come sleep with you, come lay up with you, whatever when they want to, then what you say? Fuck them kids. That's how they feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure that the man respects you, and he's gonna respect what y'all create before y'all create. I mean, because after the baby is here, it's that's a little too late. You know what I'm saying? So black woman, please pay more attention to who you choose to make a baby with.
Pin that.
Yeah.
Black woman, please love yourself, because if you don't, you can't love nobody else.
Yeah. Start with your feet. You know what I'm saying? Start with your feet. Wash the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know.
They gotta touch water.
Yeah. If your feet fucked off, the rest of you fucked off. So you know what I'm saying? So black woman, please take care of your personal hygiene. There's no reason for your ass to be walking around smelling like tartar sauce. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your business. Your hygiene is a must. I mean, now, don't do it for us. Do it for Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he loves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do it for Jesus. You know what I'm talking about? What would Jesus do? You know what I'm saying? They say cleanliness is next to godliness. You know what I'm saying? So black woman, please wash your ass. You know what I'm saying?
The crack.
Yeah.
My bro said. That's how he's saying. That's the easy one.
Yeah.
That's the easy one. That's a given.
Yeah. So talk to us, www. Like, comment, and share on our page. If you haven't already registered, go ahead and push that register button now and become a fan. You know what I'm saying? We just talking. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna shoot nobody. We ain't selling nothing. Yeah, we posted up in front of Little World. This is one of our old stomping grounds when we was little. It's no longer there. The spot's still there, but it's no longer called Little World. This is one of our little taunts when we were young kids. You know what I'm saying? We used to hang out in front. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the background kind of brings us back home, because these one of the spots that made us who we are today. You know what I'm saying? For those of us that survived Little World, because a lot of people lost their life at this little store. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ended up in jail at this same little store. So for those of us like myself, I'm 53 summers straight. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So no time behind bars, baby. Knock on wood.
Black woman, please.
Yeah, black woman, please.
Keep striving, keep pushing. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I like to see a woman in power. You know what I'm saying? Keep that power at work, though. When you get home, relinquish some of that power, let the man run something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Black woman, please. I'm proud of you. Get that education. Raise them children. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Black woman, please.
No, Kelly.
I wasn't going to read that one. You know what I'm talking about? For real.
Anyway.
Okay, black woman, please. I got one here from somebody sent in. Take the time to help your children with their homework.
Yes, read them to them. Read books.
Teacher isn't the only means of education. She's a guide.
Right.
Education starts at the house.
Right. Training does too.
Train. Add on to what they teaching in school.
Yeah.
And help them develop what they learning in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just be at the
don't send them to school
and bopping every damn night.
Yeah.
Do some homework around there.
You out doing thought shit. You know what I'm saying? You in Thoughtville every motherfucking day. No, don't do that. Yeah, read to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Help your kids with your math homework. You know, take them fishing, take them hunt. You know, just be outside. I mean, kids go outside anymore? Black woman, please take your kids to the park. You know what I'm saying? Let them get some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Quick, get them out that damn TV. Netflix and chill is not raising your kids. I mean, and everybody on Tubi.
Man.
Yeah, get off of Tubi.
No,
Tubi the shit on.
Yeah.
What you watching? I'm watching the Dirty D.
Every Tubi movie damn near rated R. They smash it.
Yeah.
I think they trying to perfect how to smash it on Tubi. Boy, every movie got somebody doing something.
Ratchet shit.
Yeah.
But we love it.
You hear me?
But you know they said old boy that on BET on Tubi.
For real?
Yeah, the dude that on Fox Network. But anyway, he getting that paper. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they put Bill in jail because he's trying to buy him a TV station. But anyway, that's another conversation. Bill Cosby.
I know.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. But yeah, black woman, please, keep supporting the family. I mean, bring the family back together. I mean, we get up and everybody chasing the bag, but then we forget about the people that help us get there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know our parents weren't great. You know your parents weren't great. I mean, sometimes we just got, shit that happened, we gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, we can't change what happened yesterday, but we can stop it from happening tomorrow. So, we gotta talk about these things. So that's what the show is about.
Shanique Merriweather, the topic is Black Woman Please. And here's an example. Black woman, please, can we tone down these eyelashes?
Oh my God. Who told y'all that shit was cute?
And now, when I see a woman without eyelashes, now
she do look
kind of looks kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
But so that means I do appreciate the eyelashes, just not them bitches that belong on the front of somebody's car.
Yeah,
and they don't even belong on there.
Be conservative.
Can we tone them down to where they just not bushy and hell, the wind blow when you blink your eye?
That part.
Please.
Okay, so we got a comment from Miss Coleman. She says, y'all come take them. I guess she's talking about the kids. So I'm going to say this. I mean, statistically, it has been shown.
909. She might be talking about them eyelashes. Shit.
Well, no, statistically, it has been shown that single fathers raise children that are less likely to end up in jail or on drugs compared to single mothers. Now that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because do not get me wrong. I mean, because every child needs a mother's love. I mean, yes, I know people who were raised by single fathers and they were hardened to the point where they don't have no sensitive or soft side. You know what I'm saying? And that's detrimental because, you know what I'm saying, you get fucked up out in the world trying to be tough all the time. So we need both sides. But yeah, if you for you women that feel like is too much, let the daddy see what you're going through. Let him have them for the summer, or let them go to school with them for a school year to see what you have to go through to make shit happen. I mean, kids, because it takes a lot to run a household, and I'm gonna give you black women y'all props. I mean, especially in America, y'all been doing y'all thing because y'all been forced to do it, and that's why we having this show. We not bashing y'all. We loving y'all.
2012, 2013. My daughter came and lived with me her freshman year of school, bro.
Yeah, how did that turn out?
We both got some appreciation out there.
Y'all learned a lot.
What?
Yeah.
She appreciated her mama more, and I appreciated her mama more too at the same time. Because that everyday
parenting,
hook up on this clock, out the door, pick up, get her to eat, put in the bed in the morning, every day, 5 days a week.
Yeah, that's tedious.
Shout out to black women for that. You know what I'm saying? We do appreciate y'all for that.
Yeah,
you know
yes indeed. Yes indeed.
Real talk. And my baby gave me the blues, boy. You know what I'm saying? But we tighter today
because of it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. And we not, just this is our disclaimer. We gave you a disclaimer. We're not misogynistic. We love black women. You know what I'm saying? So don't take our conversation the wrong way. We just, this is just food for thought. We just want y'all to start thinking about some of the things. And, the show is to share. So what up, Greg?
What up, Westside?
You know what I'm saying? We just want to share with y'all and hopefully y'all share with us. So that's what the show is about. We're not trying to hurt
sorry I missed your call. You can call right back and we can talk.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, like I said, I'm gonna be so 100 with you. I mean, Mr. Brown, I'm on board with you with that. You know what I'm saying? I love the shit out of black woman. I mean, I really don't think there's any woman on this earth that can compare to a black woman. But, realistically speaking, our women are not being raised to be wives. It's almost like being raised to be baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? And the sons are not being raised to be husbands. They're being raised to be baby daddies. And that's just not good because the income is being divided, the resources are being divided. I mean, and then like in my situation, I had one child and, when she got to the point where she thought she was slick, she started trying to play me and her mother against each other. And for the most part, it worked in her favor because she would tell me one thing, and then because me and the mom wasn't talking, she would go tell the mom one thing, and then she'd be in the middle trying to negotiate both sides, and whatever side gave her the most leeway, that's the side she went with. Yeah, she took the path of least resistance. So, you know, had me and her mom been on the same page, I really do believe she probably would have been a different person, of course. But that remains to be seen. So,
and I'm blessed to let it back because me and my child and dog have always been on pretty much the same page. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky in that. Shout out to my baby boy, B12 tomorrow, Cohen Bell. You know what I'm talking about.
What does Miss Merriweather say? She said that go back to that statement. The first one Miss Merriweather said something. Yeah. What did say? Just cause these mamas, what she say? These mama shits and baby, the son, like they damn men. Okay, I mean I get that. I do see that because they got little boys. They feel like they don't need another. I mean, and that goes off into a whole nother grotesque subject, and we're not gonna get off into today because incest is very real out here. It still goes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about, but yeah, I do understand what you're saying, Miss Merriweather. That is true. I think a lot of people have children because they want to feel what love's supposed to feel like. You know what I'm saying? Not really understanding it. Just like a lot of people get off in relationships because they want to have somebody to love them, but they don't even know how to love themselves first. You know what I'm saying? And so you get off into the relationship and not understanding the root of the word, you have to have something to relate. So if you don't know who you are, how can you relate? So, I mean, I know I talk a lot. My partner tell me that all the time. That's really the basis for this whole damn show. We be sitting, we just be sitting at the house, just getting our sip on, maxing and relaxing. What they call it, chillaxing. Chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we're doing right now, sipping on something, talking about a little something, and we just decided to put it on wax. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To live forever. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So talk to us. Tell us what y'all think black women ought to keep doing or what black women should stop doing. Because that's what the show is all about. Black woman, please.
Stop yelling and bitching at that man. No one wants to come home to a fight. They already got to fight outside of the home. Home is where peace is.
Absolutely.
Peace is supposed to be.
Stop telling him what to do. Ask him. I mean, even though y'all in a relationship, it's so, like my uncle say, it's so nice to be polite. It's so nice to be nice. So, it's nothing wrong with asking a person that you're romantically involved in. You don't have to demand anything or bark orders out. Go get me this. Go get me that. You don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah. They win.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about.
Yeah. She said, okay. But so at the end of the day, you want people to love you the way you want. You got to teach that person how you want to be loved. There's a book called The 5 Love Languages. A lot of people not hip to it, but y'all need to get off into it. Find out what your love language is and find out what your significant other's love language is so that y'all can communicate better. That's what it's all about. I mean, these pink toes been fucking with our minds for so long. We don't know if we going or coming. You know what I'm saying? All we know how to do is fucking make babies and kill each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
the only thing we've been good at.
Yeah, that's all we do. Yeah, fucking make babies and kill each other. You know what I'm saying? And spend money. So you know what I'm saying? We need to get off into something new. I mean, the future is not about that. I mean, they already don't want us here. So shit, if we kill each other, ain't nobody going to jail. But you fuck around and send a bullet past them and scrape their knee. Like that boy, what's his name? The one that just died that used to fuck with Richard Pryor, Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Mooney. You know what I'm saying? You say, white folks kill people. They say, oh, that's interesting. We need to research that. He say, crazy white man, why did you kill everybody? He said, I was sleepwalking. Oh, that's a very interesting subject. We need to study that.
You want to study everything.
Crazy black man, why did you kill everybody at the school? I was sleepwalking. Oh, well, you ain't gonna be sleeping no more. So it's a different world. It's a double-edged sword, and we gotta learn the rules. You know what I'm saying? If we want to win at this game, we gotta learn the rules that we playing by. You know what I'm saying? Because what applies to them don't apply to us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like the Planned Parenthood. if y'all really knew what that whole organization was about, and the reason why, the Ku Klux Klan sponsored that organization, and everybody know what the Ku Klux Klan is about. They're about exterminating black people as a whole. So what business do they have opening up a clinic for young black mothers to go and abort their babies? And do you know what they do with those babies once they abort them? And I'm not trying to be morbid, but this is what we got to get off into. If you don't want to have the baby, but you out here having fun, having sex, I mean,
Keep the club up.
you know what come with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of possibilities that come with it. I mean, and whatever comes your way, we have to accept it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't go back and change that. Me as a young man, I learned about sex way too early. You know what I'm saying? As a kid,
Since the tender age of 9.
Yeah, I mean, way too early, but nobody was there to tell me that I shouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we was outside getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Real early. You know what I'm saying? So, as I grew up, I mean, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and it's just, I mean, it's sex is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing once done properly. I mean, sex is really for God people. And what I mean by that is you're supposed to be on a godly, spiritual level before you even have sex. You know what I'm saying? But we weren't taught that. You know what I'm saying? We was taught, well, me personally, I was taught to believe that, if sex was good, then you love that person or that person loved you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you can make them holler. You know what I'm saying? What you say?
Let that be y'all next topic. Teaching a woman how to love a man and
they kids. Yeah. Oh, okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah, I
that's
mean,
deep.
that's
deep.
that's the whole, to me.
Should have loved him before you had the baby.
But yeah, that's the whole premise of
Yeah.
relationship. But like I said, we go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Then we, because women have raised all of us, male and female, we all emotional right now. You know what I'm saying? And as men, emotions is not a part of the tools that we operate from. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It's not in our tool chest. You know what I'm saying? We get that from our mothers and our grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to suppress those in order to function in the world of men. Because if you're an emotional man, somebody gonna hand you your shit real quick. You know what I'm talking about? And once you in it, you can't get out of it. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, you got to be on your P's and Q's when you fucking around in the men's world.
Black woman, please step up and teach the law of attraction and spirituality. Life is a journey. Create a safe space. Sex is energy.
It is absolutely. She on it.
She
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, she is. It's a chakra. It's a chakra energy. I mean, I ain't gonna get all into it.
Energy?
It's a chakra energy. I mean, it's solar plex. I mean, you got the mental, you got the spiritual, you got the physical.
Yeah.
So sex is part of the physical world. So, but anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, I mean, it's so much that we got to learn. You know what I'm saying, and that we got to invest in. But we got to invest. You got to invest in yourself first. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to dream all the time. You know what I'm saying? And as I got older and the world became more mundane, it's like my imagination just started to go. I remember I used to be able to just lay on the ground and look at the clouds and see different kind of animals in the clouds and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, but now, you know what I'm saying, everything is so clinical, you know what I'm saying, it's so mechanical, it's like, there's no room for imagination anymore.
Shanique. Hold on, Shanique.
It's Meriwether.
Hold on, Shanique.
Baby, it's a new generation of men.
They ass ain't looking for love.
No, they looking for.
She say, but this not. I was with that for a second.
What she say?
Then she say, only way they can get out of woman. God, black woman, please.
I mean, okay, but for the most part, a lot of men like that, they looking for a woman to replace their mothers, and then a lot of women that look for men like that. Yeah, they looking for men to mother. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the show is about. Black woman, please let your man be the man. You know what I'm saying? Stop arguing all the goddamn time about shit that, if whatever dream your man got, that should be your dream too. Yeah. I mean, real talk.
And on my way over here, bro, I was listening to the radio.
What you heard?
And I was listening to the song, and the song before that was talking about trash. Getting some money, send me some money, do this, do that. The man was talking about give me this, give me that. The woman was talking about nigga, send me some money. I got hold.
Different area code.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, That's what we done came to, bro. It
Yeah.
ain't no
It's about the bag.
it's about the bag.
You ain't got this, you ain't got that, you can't talk to me. You can't
like
talk
I
to
posted
me.
on Facebook. We used to listen to drug dealer music. They listen to drug user music. Now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying? They
part.
talking
That
about
part.
using drugs, sex, and money. That's all. What these kids what they
That's
gonna
what
learn
they
from
going
that.
off of.
That's all they can learn from that.
That's what they
You know
going
what I'm
off
saying? So
of, you know.
you know, till we can turn that around, bro. We do.
Yeah, I mean, think about our grandparents. I mean, and our great grandparents. Now, unfortunately, I knew my grandmother. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Unfortunately, I knew my grandmother on my mother's side was the only grandparent that I knew. I didn't know either of my grandfathers, and my grandmother on my father's side. I remember vague images of her, but I didn't really know her. But the point I'm trying to make is back then, when they were having, when Papa had 13 babies with Medea and
all
you know,
with Medea, supposed to be with Medea.
well,
anyway.
I mean, he had 13 with Medea, and then he had 12 across the track. You know what I'm saying? Papa had 25. Yeah, he had 25 altogether, but Medea had 13 and Bessie May had 12. But the point I'm making is they were having those kids not because they just wanted to have kids. They had a piece of land and they needed people, and I know this sounds crazy, but they were having kids to help work the land. You know what I'm saying? But then to teach them something, how to grow your food and how to raise animals. But then when Papa died and left all the land to all 25 kids, instead of them coming together, they sold it. You know what I'm saying? And when it got when it got the Infinity 350, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever money can buy, and they feel some type of way because they rolled it down the block, sitting on them things, whatever. And everybody looking at, oh shit, look at KG, look at Mo, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't where it's at. So, at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, what is the world gonna remember about you? So, Black woman, please tell us how we can make this better. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. What we got from Brother G.
Brother G say men are emotional too. We just don't use the same emotions. We react off of our emotions. That's how fights start, arguments, friendships, emotions are in everything.
They are, but what I'm speaking on when I say emotions, I mean like, a lot of times when a man is speaking to a woman, a lot of a woman's justification is because that's how you made me feel or that's how I felt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's fluid. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings can change like the wind can change directions. So, you know what I'm saying? To base something, especially like a relationship or a life decision off of feeling. I mean, me personally, I think that's kind of, I'm gonna use the word ludicrous, but it is kind of crazy because you might feel this way right now, but then after you finish eating this cheeseburger, you might feel another way. You know what I'm saying? Once you get fat and full, you might feel another way. So that's all I'm saying.
I got an unpopular opinion, bro.
I'm listening.
Charleston White.
Yeah.
Y'all might not like him, but y'all need to listen to him. He really be telling the truth. He's ignorant in his own way.
In a special kind of way.
In a special kind of way when he gets to talking about these rappers and all that other stuff. But if y'all watch his clips where he talking about the man and the woman and how they emotional and weak, he's speaking the. I'm just telling you, give him a chance. I ain't saying you gotta like him, but if you listen to what he's saying, he be on some real shit. I ain't gonna even lie. He ignorant as hell. He'll say anything and just.
But if you listen, it makes sense.
But when he not talking about that dumb rapper shit, you know what I'm saying? He be talking about something. He was, and I ain't gonna even lie. When the stuff he be saying, be the stuff my bro right here told me years ago or weeks ago. Yeah. And I'm like, that's the same shit. I heard it. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he really be dude talk.
See, and that's the difference between being smart and intelligent. Being smart, you know the information, but being intelligent is knowing when to use it. You know what I'm saying? So, we as black men, we got to step up and, you know what I'm saying, and do a much better job because it's a lot of men out here that are cave. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they woman start complaining or nagging, well, okay, baby. Yes, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to stand on business like that boy. You got to stand on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got to stand on business. So, like I said, at the end of the day, we have to be who God wanted us to be. I mean, now, you know, God didn't send us down here to be bums. He didn't send us down here to sleep on the bridges. And I do understand that things happen and it's outside of your control, but how we react to it, that's in your control. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing worth having ever comes free. I mean, life is not people you think you free because, you know, to live, you have to pay. Life
Right.
is hard. There's no easy path. And I tell people this all the time. The good life is boring in the motherfucker. Let me tell you, all I do is pay bills. I mean, but I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running from the police. I'm not jumping no fences.
You ain't looking over your back.
I ain't
every
looking
day
over
for
my
the
back. You know what I'm
popos.
saying? Yeah, I ain't worried about nobody knocking on my door, kicking in my door. You know what I'm saying? There's food in my refrigerator. I got fresh water to drink. I got clothes in the closet if I want to change clothes. Big soft ass bed. You hear me?
You hear
You
me?
know what I'm saying? When I want to lay down,
Yeah,
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 got
yeah. When you
got
want to
one,
drink some
two,
fine
three, four,
libation,
five
you
recliners.
can drink
Yeah,
what you want.
that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it didn't come free. I had to work
Had to
for it.
work. Pay
Yeah.
the dues. Consistency, bro. I
Yeah.
always told people always ask me what you. I've been consistent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
27 years, the same
Went
job. I'm consistent.
53 summers straight,
You
baby.
hear me?
You know what I'm saying? No
I'm
jail
consistent.
time. Yeah, you know, went all the way through high school without, repeating any grade. Went to college. It took me an extra year to get that 4-year degree, but I did it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
Took
repeat
it.
no grade, bro, but
I
it
ain't
was
picked
real
no.
close when I went to Skyline.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Not because I couldn't do the work. It's because I
yeah,
didn't apply myself.
yeah. I mean, so and then when you get to the point where your dividends start paying off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people see. And I used to hear it when I was going to church. They used to say something like, you can see my glory, but you don't know my story. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you see the end results, but you don't know what I went through to get here. You don't know what I went through, you know what I'm saying, to get these right here. You don't know what I went
Put
through,
the Gucci's
you know what I'm
on.
saying? You don't know
Yeah.
what I went through to get none of this. You hear me? It all came at a
It's a
cost.
story.
Yeah, it came at a cost. It
Story
wasn't
behind
free.
it. Yeah.
Nobody didn't just walk up to me and be like, here you go,
There
KG.
you go. Take
No,
this nice
that never
gold
happened.
chain.
You know what I'm saying?
Take these product shades.
Ain't nobody never gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna give you
You have to work
nothing.
to get
You
it.
know what I'm saying? So if I mean, you're gonna be disrespected. We still talking to the women. You know what I'm saying? And if you find yourself in a situation where you're not being respected the way you want to be respected, try and understand why, because it might be your approach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if somebody's disrespecting you, turn around and walk away. Don't stand there and just let a person disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, an abusive relationship, wait till that motherfucker go to sleep and tell me going to the store and dip out on their ass. I mean, I don't understand that, but I ain't never been in an abusive relationship, so I don't know what women that are in an abusive relationship go to. My heart goes out to you guys and may God help you. But, I've always been a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fight you one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to know I'm there. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Oh, yeah.
it ain't you ain't going to just walk away. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know I was there. So, but we're not gonna talk about that. We talking about something else. We talking about Black Woman Please. How can we make these families better? How can we make these children grow up to be better adults? That's what the show is about. So like, comment, and share on our page, and register if you haven't already registered, and tell us what's on your mind. Okay, Miss Carver, what you talking about? You said we at the club tonight, so I'm talking some shit. Okay, whatever. Okay.
She outside tonight?
Well, shit, I guess so. Yeah.
We outside tonight.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we just shooting the shit, and we just, talking from my own perspective, because, I see these little kids, especially like when you go other countries and you see how these children entertain themselves compared to American kids. I saw one video, I don't know how long ago it was. It was around Christmas time, and the little kid opened up. He thought he was getting a PlayStation.
Yeah.
It was in a PlayStation box, and he opened up the box, and it was some clothes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. He thought he was getting a PlayStation 5, and it was a PlayStation 3. It was an old one.
It was old.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the kid had he had to be about 9, 10, 11 years old. He took that PlayStation and just hurled it across the room. I'm talking about is ungrateful. I was just like, golly. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about how we should raise kids. I mean, these kids don't have no gratitude, first of all. They feel like
Unappreciated.
very much so. Everything they got, you supposed to give it to
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should start there teaching these children how to respect you, first of all, as mothers. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't respect you guys as mothers, how the hell they gonna respect us, the rest of us as adults? Because I don't play with kids, me personally. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother believed in ass whooping, and so do I. I carry the same flag, goddamn. And they act up, beat their ass where they should. You show out, you get wore out where you show out. You know what I'm saying?
Where you show out.
That's how I was brought up. So, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a different world now. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Kids don't get whoopers no more.
No, they go to timeout now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
they go to timeout. You know what I'm saying?
It's a softer world. Bro.
It is, man.
You know
but
what I'm saying? Before punishment came out of school, shit, they ain't get whooped at school, they ain't get whooped at home.
You know what?
You know?
That's so true.
I mean, for real, bro. I mean, and I'm sitting here guilty. My son be 12 tomorrow. Shit,
you ain't never whooped.
Shit, probably a little, but every kid ain't bad either. Yeah. But it is some situations where you want to take advantage. I need to go get on his ass, show him what it is. But nah.
Go back to Andrea Breezy. I didn't see what she said. Oh, my bad. That's our producer. That's our producer. Like, comment, and share our page. You know what I'm saying? If you hate us, like us, love us, or whatever, tell us what you're talking
Black about. Black woman, please.
Which is right there. What there above Andrea right there. They say the man is set to set the tone
in any relationship.
Okay.
If his choice is not to heal, then you will have to stand on business.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a tough one because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of people thought 1865 when Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. If you just take that word and break it down, don't none of that shit mean that you niggas is free. And emancipation means a public order. I mean, proclamation means a public order, and emancipation means you transferring ownership. So what does that mean for us? That means that they just transferred slavery from cattle slavery to penal slavery. In other words, if you break the law in America, you're automatically a slave. They call them inmates now. They don't call them slaves anymore. Yeah, you're considered a convict is the new word for slave. So, when you think about the way the school system is set up, it's set up the same way the penitentiary is set up. Everybody walks in a straight line. You wait until you enter a room. You sit down when you're told to sit down. You stand up when they tell you to stand up. And so you go to the bathroom when they tell you to go to the bathroom, and so on and so forth. So you got to think outside the box, and we got to start teaching these children better.
It could be a fight, bro.
I don't give a damn.
Greg say he whoop ass. Kelly say Greg just talking. You know he ain't finna stand for that shit. You know he ain't finna stand for that shit.
Yeah. So that's what that is. So
that's what that is.
We got to start teaching these kids how to survive out here on their own because it's getting to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we as black people, we don't know how to grow nothing anymore. We used to grow our own. They used to have. I remember in my neighborhood, we used to have blueberry bushes and pear trees and peach trees and all kinds of apple trees. You don't even have that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's illegal. It's illegal. Did you know it's illegal to have those kind of trees in your front yard? And there's a reason for that because they're trying to control all of us. I mean, they killing us through our stomachs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I know got a gut.
Bro.
I'm saying
it's a tool shed, but
a tool shed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody got digestive issues. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's killing us slowly because the food that we eat, our body's not processing it. You know what I'm saying? If your body can't process the fuel that it needs to survive, then how's your brain going to be able to function to control the body? So, it's simple mathematics. You know what I'm saying? So your attitude is all a part of how successful you are. You know what I'm saying? If you got the wrong attitude, you're going to end up in a fucked up place real quick, if not dead. You know what I'm saying? But if you got the right attitude, you know what I'm saying, no matter what situation you get yourself in, you know what I'm saying, God always find a way to get you out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what that is. So, again, let's see. Let's go back to the comments. What we got going on, Brother Mo?
Greg say he whoop ass.
I believe that.
I know it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And none of your kids went to jail either, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Because I still remember my last whoop. I still remember, you know what I'm saying? My mama gave me my last ass whoop when I was 16 years old. And she rests in heaven, you know what I'm saying? But I still remember that ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? It made me laugh today because, you know what I'm saying? She cleared the room out like we was gonna have a boxing match, you know what I'm saying? Move the table.
Yeah.
Move the tables and shit. She had a China. And my mama was only like 5'2", 5'4". You know what I'm saying? I think like when I was 16, I probably was like 5'7". You know what I'm saying? So I was a little taller than her. So I'm like, what the hell is she doing? You know, had me helping her move furniture and shit. The nerve of her, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I was sure you were 6'2" right now.
Yeah, well,
Get your
I'm
ass
5'9". Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Get your ass on. They talking about
Yeah.
5'7".
Yeah, well, I ain't grow that, but
yeah.
nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But she moved all the shit out, and I had went to the neighborhood store and shoplifted a couple of things, and he knew my mom, so he let me walk out the store with it, but he told her, so that's what the ass whooping was for. But the point I'm making is, you know, the fact that she took out her schedule, you know, she stopped doing what she was doing, you know what I'm saying, and she made a whole day of it. I mean, she beat my ass so hard, you know what I'm saying? One of them ass whoop where you can't breathe no more. You be, you know, trying to catch your breath and shit, you know what I'm saying? But after I got through crying and shit, I had a good ass sleep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I woke up and she had food in the kitchen, you know, showed me love. So I knew it was real. I mean, never doubted it, but the point I'm making is she made me feel that important, that it was important for me to pay attention to my behavior. So it worked.
Sincerely, black woman, please.
Yeah.
Get out of these domestic violence relationships.
Absolutely.
As soon as you can before it's too
Absolutely.
late. But it reads, domestic violence comes from a lack of communication and understanding. Some people don't heal from their inner child traumas and insecurities. We as people, black men, number one, carry it to an adult age. Black woman, if you're in an abusive relationship, please do what you can to get out of it.
Absolutely.
We need y'all.
Yeah. I mean, and it don't just necessarily mean abuse towards you. It can be abuse towards your children. I mean, you know, especially for you women that have little girls. If your daughter come and tell you she don't like that man, don't think she just jealous of him because he's spending time with you. Listen to what she got to say. That movie Color Purple was real life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and little boys they touching little boys now too. So, with me and my ex didn't make it out, I made it my business to stay close to my daughter, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that, she survived. I mean, and she thought I was stalking, my daughter thought I was stalking her, but I was just trying to make sure she was protected.
But you making sure she good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So I rode through my daughter's appointments yesterday.
Yeah.
Just because I ain't had nothing to do. Yeah. I mean, that's what we do. Bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and share. Everybody share on IG, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. Let us know what y'all think about us. Appreciate you, baby. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, we need y'all to just be considerate of the rest of the world too. I mean, for some people that accept that kind of bullshit, it's a zero tolerance. We don't want to have to whoop your kids' ass, but I will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you let them come outside and act bad with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to jail. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't going to be disrespectful. That's why I don't come out that much, because I don't want to put myself in that situation. But I don't believe in, children, talking to adults like they're adults. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You keep your ass in the child's place, and I treat you like a child. You know what I'm saying?
3 lashes.
Yeah. But at any rate, we coming to the end of our show. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and share. Yeah, we want y'all to share our comment. Let people know. Subscribe to our show, so we have a show every other week. Share this live. You know what I'm saying? And leave us comments. And we enjoyed y'all, man.
We had a great show. We had most followers we've had since we've been on this thing.
We have.
We was up to 17, bro.
Okay. You know
what I'm talking about? People popping in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Coming and going. You know what I'm saying? They didn't check this out.
Yeah.
Too hard to swallow. You know what I'm talking about?
In a nice way. We talking about the truth.
Too hard.
Get your mind out the gutter. Yeah, we talking about the truth. It's too hard to swallow. So,
black woman, please
join us.
Keep up what you're doing.
In 2 weeks, and we'll be back. We love y'all. For real.
Mo the Magnificent, the one and only.
KG, the Grizzly Silverback. Peace.
Peace.